Okay, running this plus 10 in a PUG. As Resto Druid, running with my cat build. And this is my gear setup. The cat build is partially to work with this trinket, because it only triggers on damaging abilities, and it, I believe, has about a 40% uptime. So, still running two-piece. I am planning to do this as a healing out loud key.
2, 1.
Easy! Long time no see, man. How you doing, dude? What have you been up to nowadays?
Rallying cry.
Okay, and I'm gonna skip the damage on this one. I'm just gonna focus on healing, because this can get out of control pretty quickly. Okay, so just got my maintenance heals up. Now we're just kind of responding. Things are looking fairly calm. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get in some... Oh my gosh. Excuse me? This that's getting trucked. Holy moly. Okay, this is a... Oh my gosh. The ping pong. Oh man. Yeah, this is a Life Bloom Sinward tank. Let's put an empowered rejuve as well. That was crazy. Yeah. So this is an example of using the first pull to gauge your level of trust with the tank, and mine is very low, so I'm gonna give him lots of support, because I know that if he dies, he's gonna say healer. Even though a blood decay does not need me. They're doing their stuff right, or if they're properly geared. But got some damage. I'm gonna save Convoke. I'm not gonna be doing offensive Convokes, I think, this time around with this group, because I think I will need them more frequently to heal. So yeah, this guy's got aggro. Let's do Sinward and Life Bloom on the tank. And Cap doesn't stop that wind up. That's unfortunate. I unfortunately already used... Use my in-cap roar for the actual pack, so I didn't have it for the affix, but they got it taken care of. Let's do Life Bloom, Sinward. Things are winding down, so I went ahead and put it on the DPS. But leading into this next pull, I will be blanketing up the tank here. Doing real well, been working to get up to school. Started a local volunteer group. Oh, nice, man. Got some WoW playing in tonight. Very cool. What are you playing nowadays? Let's swap in the tank into an empowered rejuve.
Rallying cry.
Rallying cry. What? Okay, Life Bloom and Sinward on the tank.
My power is transcendent.
Go ahead and Convoke here. And I do not have Cap Roar, so we'll do a Vortex Typhoon. Arc's in the tank. Give him some love with some hots. Refresh our F-Low. That is a tongue twister that I have to say way too often. Refresh the F-Row. Alright, where are we going? Boss, it looks like. Yep. Alright, and let's start putting some stuff on the tank here for that big hit. Didn't take like any damage from that though. So that was cool.
Interrupt.
Quickly responding to that healing with a Nature Swiftness. Let's put Life Bloom and Sin Ward on the tank. We don't need to get that interrupt, they got it.
Epic.
Okay, and now we're starting to wind down. Let's go ahead and... Oh. Starting to put Hots on the group to prepare for this damage event. Refresh Efflo, get our Life Blooms up. And... only 2 Grove Guardians. I'll save them for the next one. Actually, I've got Tranquility for the next one, so I'll go ahead and send them during this phase, I think. It's fine. Let's put the tank back up. He has Icebound Fortitude. Let's see if he pushes it. He did not, so I went ahead and put Bark Skin on him. Missing a Life Bloom. Let's get that on. Powered. Nature Swiftness, this Cradwolf guy. It's starting to get kind of messy, so let's go ahead and send our Grove Guardians. Because we can always have them back up again in time for the third AoE phase. This next one I'm planning to carry with Tranquility.
Of power.
Interrupt.
Rallying cry.
Alright. Oh, I got Convoke up again. So we'll just send that. And that will let me just guaranteed save Tranquility for... Oh, I forgot that deck's gone. I don't need to save for that. Let's put some pots into the tank here. Get ready for this Electro Crush.
Interrupt.
My power.
Dodge.
I don't have Stampeding Lord to help him. I don't have Kick for that either. Came up in time. Overtook too many ticks of that. And we got Convoke again, that's awesome. You don't know you've been gone since the X-Pac dropped. Windwalker Descent, Mage, and Shadow Priest look interesting too. I don't believe Windwalker's currently super good. It was supposed to be for a brief time there, and then it just got nerfed before the season actually dropped, unfortunately. I could be wrong on that. Oh. Mage is always good. You're pretty safe with that. It's always got good options. Get some bleeds up so we can proc our trinket and stuff. And we'll use Convoke.
Is transcendent.
Did I miss one earlier, or did they get it? Second guessing myself. Looks like we got it, I think.
AoE.
Rallying cry.
Okay, and I don't have any cooldowns for this, so I'm just kind of muscling my way through it. Making sure that we have all of the maintenance hots up. Let's go ahead and innervate here.
AoE.
Use Convoke for this one. Main character of WoW, always good. Yeah. I mean, in general, just triple DPS specs are a pretty safe play. There's a pretty low chance that all three of your specs are just going to be trash. So that's a pretty good quality of life for Mage, Warlock. Warlock, I know, is really good right now. But I don't pay a whole lot of attention to DPS tunings and stuff like that, because I just don't really play it. I just play what specs are available to me on the healers that I play, if I'm gonna fill on DPS for E's and stuff. Boomy's a lot of fun in dungeons. It was super meta last season, and it's pretty good right now. Feels good. Alright, let's go ahead and use a defensive Convoke here.
Iron bark.
We need to get our life blooms out. Oh my gosh, he just falls over, man. Crazy.
Of power. I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
Yeah, it's not like I was neglecting that guy. I had stuff on him. Abyss, hey Ragnon, I subbed you recently. I have a question. Do you use regrowth on a target a couple of times when they're low and not getting healed by other abilities? I would just use your judgment. It's if, like this guy, for example, I'm gonna 2 3 into him. He looks good now. I'm not gonna do any more. So, yeah, you can just keep pumping it into them until you feel like they're stable enough, and then you can, let your hots do the rest and stuff like that. Do you have a talent that makes it so that your regrowths have an additional 40% crit chance when you heal with somebody with already... Well, I can't talk, sorry. Need some more coffee. When you heal somebody who already has a regrowth hot on them, it has an increased crit chance. So subsequent regrowth casts have pretty good value. Yeah, no problem. How you did it a couple minutes ago, that's why you're asking. Yeah, it's just kind of, apply as much as you need to get that person out of danger zone. Like Ling, I'm going to go ahead and do 1, and I think he's good. So, do Life Bloom, and I'm going to do maybe 2 on this guy. And then I'm going to Swift Mend him into a Wild Growth for everybody. I refreshed those Life Blooms way too early, but that's okay. Position for this Incap Roar. I always wait. People do it way too early before all of them respond. So sometimes I don't get it, but if they don't get it, I definitely will get all of them. Incap Roar is really good for that. Okay, here we're going to get some bleeds, get some damage in.
Clear. Charge.
Here.
Charge.
I think he's going to get any. Oh, he got 1.
Charge.
Alright, he's got it. Nice. This fight's actually not that much healing. It's really just the person who gets the debuff. So the way that you can handle that, and the shots from the boss. So it's random damage, but it's not like rot or anything. So here I'm going to put Life Bloom, Cenarian Ward on all the DPS. That way whoever gets the Dispel, which is me, the Life Bloom, or health pot that to survive it.
Charge.
So what I was saying is Life Bloom, Cenarian Warding on all the DPS. That way whoever gets it, like this Silveroo guy, he has Life Bloom on him, so he's well supported. But we need more damage on Barant, don't we? I don't think I need Convoke for this fight, so I'm going to go ahead and send it. Let's see who it goes on. Should it go on? Oh, Silveroo. Boom. One way over here.
Clear.
Oh good, it's on me.
Apex.
Very nice. After the jump, I'm going to go ahead and cast Efflow. I should get that. Yeah, I don't need to go in melee range. Here's the jump, Efflow. Okay, Silveroo.
Charge. Charge.
We do not need a...
Charge.
Yeah, we don't need a res there for that. They're almost dead. Alright, I think this might be my favorite boss to heal in the current dungeon pool. Let's use our Convoke before our Heart of the Wild buff runs off. Okay, it's taking some consecutive damage, so I'm just going to keep pumping regrowths until they stabilize. Make sure we get these kicks, because we don't want to get dragged into the bombs.
My power is transcendent. Share in it.
Okay. Ooh, I almost kicked there. That would have been bad, because it jumps you to the target. Did not want that. Okay, I'm gonna DPS during everybody's CCs that they have. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and do a defensive Convoke. See if we can get that kick. Alright, and then from here on out, I'm just gonna pop Innervate and really start layering up the hots. Keep these plates spinning. Because we're going to start running out of kicks and stuff here soon. I'm going to do my Vortex Cap Roar, and we're going to kick.
My power is transcendent.
Cool.
Share.
Now I don't have anything for this though, so hopefully they get it. Yeah, this is probably the rottiest of all the bosses. It's not a true, like, the entire fight is not rot, but for the vast majority of it, it is. Okay, here at the beginning, I'm going to put a bunch of stuff into the tank. Now I'm going to bait on the opposite side.
2, 1, dodge.
And let's go ahead and start getting the group layered up with hots.
AoE.
Let's use our Convoke on this one. Right, good. We're going to start putting hots back into the tank. I'm going to lean my Efflo a little bit to the side so that they will go into it. Hopefully this bait's on me. Nope. Not so lucky.
Stack.
Spending our clear casting.
AoE.
Let me get my dots out real quick. I'm going to use Tranquility to recover. I'm going to dodge this puddle. Alright, hots back into the tank. Leading the Efflo a little bit
3,
to the side.
2, 1, dodge.
Now we're reapplying the life blooms to the DPS.
Is transcendent. Share.
And I'm going to use my Grove Guardians to cover this one.
Rallying cry. Iron bark.
And back into the tank.
3, 2, 1, dodge.
Set our Efflo.
Stack. AoE.
And we'll Convoke this one.
Three, 2, 1, dodge. Stack.
My
Apex.
power is transcendent.
AoE.
Share in it.
Use my Grove Guardians for this one. Get my Efflo down because I forgot it, and we're just regrowthing. A little bit of spot healing. Doesn't take much because we already put in the legwork up front to hot the group.
1, dodge.
Alright, very nice. Getting our clear casting here. We're going to enter this in stealth, but I'm not going to rake because I don't want to stun them back behind. And I'm going to stop DPSing here because I forgot this tank needs some extra support, so let's give him it. Now we can DPS. We got all of our maintenance up. We need to get these dispels so we don't get any stuns. Let's kick this guy so he doesn't fall behind. And let's do a defensive Convoke here. Dispel. Need to get our life blooms out. Efflo down. Dispel as soon as you can. Focusing on getting these kicks. Interrupt that. And interrupt those lightning bolts. That saves us a lot of damage.
Share in it.
I don't have anything for this. Even when I'm using Typhoon just for the affix, I like to put Vortex down first. That way I don't make any mistakes and mess up the pack. Even if I think I can, slice it and not hit the group. I still want to make sure that I'm putting down what? Vortex to cover my bases on that. Focus on the Sizzbell first, get our hots on the tank. He's gonna keep going. Spell. And I'm gonna save my Convoke for going up these stairs because it can be pretty painful. Life Bloom, Efflo, Cenarian Ward. Oh. What was that?
A gift of power.
I'll get this. I just ripped twice on the same target. That wasn't good. Alright, and here we go. Life Bloom, Cenarian Ward. Let's get this dispel.
Rallying
I'm using my
Cry.
Grove Guardians to cover me while I'm getting everything out. Now I've got a decent layer of hots on everybody. Pretty good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and good invoke. Gotta make sure I'm dispelling on cooldown, otherwise I'll fall behind with how quickly these are getting applied.
A gift of power.
Yeah, and unfortunately this pack kind of trucks the tank as well. Oh, he's just gonna pull these into boss? What is he doing here? Starting RP. Oh, I have nowhere to go. That was scary. Okay, tank looks like he's surviving just fine against these guys, so I am gonna go ahead and send my life blooms on the DPS. And Cenarian Ward the third DPS. We're gonna use a defensive Convoke to recover here. My Grove Guardians. Let's get the life blooms back up. Efflo's tough to get good value out of because we're constantly having to move out of it. Go back and forth, that would be nice. Alright, we're pretty much full on mana. I really can't afford to DPS here because I'm not set up, so I'm gonna try. I shouldn't have bark skinned the paladin there. He was not in danger, and now I don't have it for the Gigazaps. The Gigazaps are honestly probably an example of one of the most difficult healing profiles for Druid, because it randomly selects the target, so you can't prep in advance very well, and then it's heavy dot damage on those targets. And so what that means is you gotta kind of guess on who it's gonna be.
2, 1.
I know it's gonna be me, and I think it's Ling if I'm keeping track correctly. Oh my gosh. Great. So I'm gonna focus heals into Ling because I have bark skin and stuff on myself, and I put Cenarian Ward on myself as well. And you could Convoke this, but honestly I'm going to save Convoke because I think I can muscle through this just fine without, and Convoke is a pretty good reactive tool. This first one's a hard one, so that's random 2 targets.
3.
So I'm just going to put Life Bloom, and I don't have a Cenarian Ward, so I'm just going to put some extra hots on this guy. It's these 2, that's good. So now I'm just going to put some extra hots on them to make sure that they're good. Let's put bark skin or iron bark on this guy. Okay, so now I know it's going to be me and Crad.
3, 2, 1.
Let's spend our clear casting stacks here. I definitely could be a lot more liberal with my Convoke. I did not. I could have gotten like maybe 2 extra uses. Oh, maybe not 2. 1 extra use at this point.
Rallying cry.
Okay, I'm gonna squeeze in a little bit of DPS. Use my Grove Guardian to heal up Ling there.
3, 2, 1.
Let's quickly refresh our dots. You can tell I'm getting tired. I'm really starting to fumble over my words.
You dare pit your wits against mine?
My power.
Where should I go?
Share in it.
3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna bark skin the tank here because that seemed a little messy. Oh no!
Dan.
Okay, and now we're prepping for the DPS phase, or the heal phase, I mean. Cool, nice easy finish.
Won't be so lucky next time.
Very nice. Circuit breaker. And boots. Leather boots. Okay, let's check out our DPS and stuff. Bursting growth. And that's not surprising. Did I say bursting growth? Yeah, bursting growth. And then yeah, there it is. Man, zoning out. I was looking for bursting growth. I couldn't find it. It's right there. That'll be a lot higher once I actually get 4-piece, because obviously I won't have insurance anymore.